Man. Where we at? Oh, give me the one. Did y'all get the one for me? Where it said we should have ran for Christ for 1,000 years. Give me that if y'all could. And then we want to touch on the milk crates first. We gonna in Isupk we gonna show you what we do with milk crates. That it ain't get up there at night. Could you imagine me at my size and weight? Like, what is the whole, how can you be a grown man and you walking up crates and you want somebody to film this and you want people to, I don't get it. You want people to respect you after you do this? I don't understand, man. A Roman one.
If I could, I just had another scripture. If you could break down for me, whatever you did.
Okay, is it pertaining? Was it pertaining to the topic or was it just off?
No, it was just a question.
Okay, tell everybody where.
It's in Genesis 20 and 11.
Okay, let's get it.
It's a question somebody asked me. I want to answer.
No sweat. Genesis 20 and 11.
The question I actually have on it is the overall meaning of Genesis 11 and
You said Genesis 11 or 20 and 11?
20 and 11.
No sweat.
I got that right. I got the scripture you just asked for.
Okay. Read you got a Roman one.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 20, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
And Abraham said, because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake.
And they will what?
Slay me for my wife's sake.
Okay, do everybody know what's happening right here
With Abraham.
in this story? A warrior's thing was what we read.
Somebody with me yet?
We're Genesis 20 and 11. Go ahead, a warrior.
Well, what's going on right now is, Abraham and Sarah. I don't know if is his name changed yet. Did he say Abram or Abraham?
It's Abraham.
Abraham.
Okay, so
Abraham and he.
Abraham. They him and his wife Sarah, they traveling and they come upon
Some heathens.
Right, a heathen city.
Yeah.
And he was like, he know coming upon that heathen city that
Yeah.
the fear of the Lord wasn't in them.
Yeah, just to speed you up, he basically told his wife to say that that she was his sister, right? Because the brawl was so bad. He said they're gonna put me to death if you don't say this and take you. So he told her to say that she was his sister. I'm just speeding y'all up. You can read the story on your own, right? So now read verse 11. That's a bad brawl there. That's how they come in Israel.
And Abraham said, because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Start at verse 1. Just gonna speed through it right quick.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 1. And Abraham,
you ain't gonna get it unless we read the story. Go ahead.
Genesis 20 and 1. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur and sojourned in Gerar. Verse 2. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, she is my sister.
She is my what?
She is my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah.
He sent and did what?
And took Sarah.
Read on.
Verse 3. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, behold, thou art but a dead man.
Read that again. Read that from the top one more time. God damn, the Most High ain't no joke.
But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, behold, thou art but a dead man.
All right, what?
Thou art but a dead man.
Yeah, that goes to show you that this guy that's in this Bible is he's a cold killer. Like this guy, that Christian, you think God is soft because you hear them songs that them Christians sing every Sunday. And then you got the homosexuals prancing, dancing around, throwing their head back, pink on. Y'all don't know, we just getting started with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We just gave y'all a sample. All right? But we're gonna move on. Okay, but I just gotta say this. You see, when Lamar and DA moved to Chicago, they didn't have no gang. They didn't have none. Now, look at these. Look how many wives and children that they got now. Give them a hand. Give them both a hand. They got wives, children, whole thing. All right. Where we at?
Genesis 20, verse 4.
Go ahead.
But Abimelech had not come near her.
But he what?
But Abimelech did not come near her.
Meaning what? Meaning he did not. He ain't touch it. He didn't sleep with it. Right?
Okay. And he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation?
Read on.
Verse 5. Said he not unto me, she is my sister.
Now he explained it. He ain't tell me this was his woman. He told me this was his sister. Read.
Okay. And she, even she herself said, he is my brother.
Everybody understand that? Read on.
In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hand have I done this.
Everybody understand? Meaning, what I was born to do, I had no knowledge of. Right? They both told me, you know what I'm saying, that they was brother and sister. Read on.
Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And God said unto him in a dream,
Yeah.
Yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart.
Mm-hmm.
For I also withheld thee from sinning against me.
Everybody understand that? Read on.
Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her.
Yeah, that's why I ain't kill you. I came to you in a dream and told you, don't touch this woman or I am going to kill you. Yeah, everybody understand? This is a hardcore God we serve out here. Remember that. Read.
Verse 7. Now therefore restore the man his wife.
Do what?
Restore the man his wife.
Read on.
For he is a prophet.
He is a what?
A prophet.
Everybody understands that. Read on.
And he shall pray for thee,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt live.
Mm-hmm.
And if thou restore her not,
Mm-hmm.
know thou that thou shalt surely die,
Mm-hmm.
thou and all that are thine.
That's crystal clear there. You understand? Read.
Verse 8. Therefore Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants
Uh-huh.
and told all these things in their ears.
Uh-huh.
And the men were so sore afraid.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us?
What? That he's like, man, what the hell you, man? What did you do, man? You didn't have this man, your God visit me in a dream saying he was gonna put me to death. Read.
And what have I offended thee?
Right. What did I offend you that you lie like this? Read.
That thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin.
Hey, what?
A great sin.
Listen, that also should go to show you that at this time, them heathens knew that the God of Israel wasn't no punk.
Damn right.
You understand? Now the earth been without, because we ain't serving the Most High. Nobody even know who the Most High is. They tell you they do. People tell you, oh God, but in order for you to know about God, you got to know what he represents.
Right.
You got to know what he's about. People been thinking that they praying. You ain't praying to God. You praying to a damn demon. And guess what? Demons hand out rewards too. People think because they got cars and houses and material things that the Lord is with them. The Lord can be with you, but Satan can also be with you as well. Everybody understand? Just because you got material things, that people don't get it. That does not mean listen, some things are just natural in life. If you go work a job, whatever, you make good money, you have enough money to buy your Benz. You have enough money to buy your house, but it don't mean that the Most High is with you. Everybody understand? Read on. Mm-hmm.
Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10.
Go ahead.
And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What sawest thou that thou hast done this thing?
Yeah, like what made you do this? Read.
Verse 11.
I read all that so you could understand verse 11. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And Abraham said, Because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place.
He said what?
And because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake.
So do you understand verse 11 now? How would you break it down? Or first of all, do you understand it?
I understand the first part of it is saying that the fear of God is not in this place, saying that they don't fear God.
Right.
And
So because Abraham knew that where he was going, because he knew that these people didn't fear God, what did he think would happen? Go ahead.
it's like they wouldn't honor the fact that Sarah was his wife. They would have killed him.
There you go. Because they would have killed him. You know what I'm saying? They would have slayed him so they can take this woman. You see what I'm saying? He said, that's why he say, surely the fear of God ain't in this place. So it ain't like y'all gonna honor and respect, you know what I'm saying, the Most High, because y'all don't have the fear of God. But they had the fear of God. He found out that they did have the fear. Everybody understand? It's just like anybody that you go around or whatever that don't fear the Most High. You should expect people that don't fear the Lord to rob you. You understand? Or to shoot you or to do something, you know what I'm saying, that a brother who fears the Lord does not do. You get my point? That's like a sister. If you're a sister and you got children and you get with a man that don't fear the Most High, then you should expect him to molest your daughter. You should almost expect it. Everybody understand? If you get with a man that sell drugs, he ain't got no fear of the Lord. So, like Johnny Yohana said in a tape one time, you ride around with a drug dealer while he making sales or whatever, you don't know what he done done. He don't have the Lord's protection. So when his enemy comes shoot that car with him, everybody understand? It's real simple, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. Simple thing in life, obeying the Lord and reaping the rewards, disobeying the God and not. Roman 1.
So basically, it was saying, I'm just trying to get it for my own understanding. That since they didn't, so when he was asking why is your God making you, like what have I done to you and all that? He said the reason I told you that was my sister, but she told you that I was her brother was because
Take that call.
Because y'all didn't have the fear of God. So basically, he was saying because y'all don't have the fear of God is the reason why I said she was my sister.
Yeah, because he knew they would kill him.
He knew they would kill him.
He knew they would kill him over the woman, right? If he went somewhere and he went around brothers that feared the Lord, would he have lied? Why not?
Because he would have been the right.
That's who you go around. Everybody understand? All right, where we at? Get Kawan a hand. He was at me at the rap concert. Do or die. Crucial conflict. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? When I said I mean it. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Kawan? It was okay.
It was all right. It wasn't all right.
But Zayan had me eating some goddamn Moab food, some Moab chicken. You know I was hungry as much as I talk about them. I felt like I was sinning, you know what I'm saying?
You got sweet and sour sauce there?
And I had the sweet sauce. Get the right. Salaki. I was hungry. It'll never happen again. But now, Shay, I'm gonna knock that rack, see that you get that rack knocked off of you out. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when I was eating Chinese food too, Kawan was looking right at me like, I'm like, Kawan, I already know, but I'm you the one gave me this Remy Martin and had me hungry like this in the first place. Go ahead, Kawan.
See, I put up on you with that Jamaican.
Oh, then Kawan, he adds insult to injury, come with some of the most glory Benjamin food that you ever seen. So now I'm here, I am crunching on some wings that don't look quite like wings. I don't know what the hell they were. Eating some good Benjamin food. But anyway, I know we strapped for time. I know we got in here late. All right, any more questions?
So I do have a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Kawan.
My question is coming from out of the book of
Babylon Timbuktu. Go ahead.
Now, in the scripture, we do know where it says in the book of Exodus that there was a Pharaoh who did not know Joseph. In the book of Babylon from Timbuktu, it says that this Pharaoh who didn't know Joseph was in
and why do you? Okay, go ahead. I'll break it down once you go into it. Go ahead.
So this is from the book of Babylon from from Babylon to Timbuktu.
Babylon to Timbuktu. Y'all probably just stole that from me too.
I tried.
Huh, you tried? Okay, tell everybody where y'all at. Y'all got Babylon to Timbuktu out? Everybody got Babylon to Timbuktu? Okay, ain't this one of the books that they need to have for Hebrew Academy that need to be in there or no?
That's one of the like the top 10 books.
Yeah, if you don't have this book, you're a priest in the eyes. Y'all listening? If you need this book. If you're a priest in the eyes, everybody should have their own copy. Everybody understand? That's the one that you gotta have. And also too, I don't know if y'all told these brothers, the brothers who are troopers and who are partaking in the Hebrew Academy, in order for you to pass, you got to pass the officer's test. You understand? In order for you to graduate the Hebrew Academy, if they haven't told y'all that already. Okay. Kawan, tell them where you at.
This is from Babylon to Timbuktu. This is page 62.
Okay.
I'm going to be starting at the last paragraph.
Okay.
It says during the second millennium,
Mm-hmm.
the Huranians. This is the first line of page 63 on the line.
The first line. Okay, read it.
The Hyksos were hospitable to the Hebrews because they were aliens
You
themselves.
said the first line at page 63?
The first sentence of the page 63, where it says this would mean that the Hebrew is migrated.
Man, you got me. I don't see what you saying. I don't see what you. I'm on 63, but I don't.
Where it says this would mean.
This would be right here.
Oh, this one. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Page 63. This would mean that the Hebrews migrated to Egypt between 1788 and 1580.
Mm-hmm.
The Hyksos were hospitable to the Hebrews because they were aliens themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the Hyksos pharaohs who elevated Joseph, the wise Hebrew, to the position of Pharaoh of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Because of this, Joseph saved Egypt from starvation.
Mm-hmm.
In the process of time, the Egyptians from the city of Thebes of Egypt waged war and liberation against the Hyksos.
Mm-hmm.
The new powerful native Egyptian leader provocated an ardent national policy to reign control of the government. As a result, the Hyksos were expelled from Egypt. Now in this chapter right here, it's saying that the Hyksos were not Egyptians. That the Hyksos were with the Horites.
Okay.
According to the chapter, and the Horites were the Huranians,
Mm-hmm.
who took the place of the Egyptians of Pharaoh that didn't knew Pharaoh.
That didn't.
So my question is,
You talking about when the scripture say it was a Pharaoh that rose that didn't know
right?
Joseph.
So my
Go
question is, was this Pharaoh was not an Egyptian, based off this chapter here?
Was the Pharaoh? I believe all the pharaohs were Egyptians. Okay. And you saying read that part again?
This mainly more page 62, where it says during the second millennium, the Huranians invaded Egypt under the name Hyksos. They came with horses and chariots, which terrified the Egyptians.
Okay, and so but your question is the Pharaoh that rose up, was he Egyptian?
Was he not an Egyptian?
Was he not? And you saying that based on what line in here?
Based off this paragraph, which I'm reading right now.
Which one?
On page 62 at the very bottom, where it says during the second millennium.
Go ahead.
During the second millennium, the Huranians invaded Egypt under the name Hyksos.
Mm-hmm.
They came with horses and chariots, which terrified the Egyptians. The Egyptians had never seen horses before, and the Egyptians probably had never seen such heterogeneous population of white, yellow, light brown, and chocolate people.
Mm-hmm.
So the Hyksos came into Egypt and established the 15th and 16th dynasties.
Mm-hmm.
These dynasties are known to the Egyptians as the period of the Great Humiliation.
Mm-hmm.
During this period, the Egyptians had to suffer insults to their gods and culture from aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Many scholars think that the Hyksos were in power in Egypt when the ancient Hebrews came down to live and purchase corn.
Okay, but I don't understand what what you. I'm trying to understand why you saying that they was the second pharaoh was another race. I don't get that part. What you this whole paragraph you read, I don't see that in there.
Okay.
You get my point?
Okay.
Like, where you getting that the second the pharaoh that rose up during the time we was in captivity was of a heathen? Where you seeing that at?
Well, it says as I'm gonna read later on that
That's the part I need. I need the part where I need you to read me the part where it puts in your mind that the pharaoh that rose up that didn't know Joseph was not an Egyptian. I need you to read that line. You got it? Read that.
This would mean that the Hebrews migrated to Egypt between 1788 and 1580. The Hyksos were hospitable to the Hebrews because they were alien themselves. There's many more that line right there. So.
Okay, yeah. It was. I asked the general. You know what I'm saying? To be Pacific. All right. That don't even make sense. This would mean the Hebrews migrated to Egypt in 1788 and 1580. I don't even know what the hell that means. Thousands of years before then. So I'll just ask the general. But of course, the pharaohs, you know what I'm saying, that rose in the power when we were in Egypt, when it says that he did not know Joseph was an Egyptian. But this cat talk, I'm not sure what he's talking about. All right. Where we at? Let me get to my, if I could. Y'all heard about the California wildfires? Can we play the video on that? No, we ain't got much time. Louisiana. I know you heard about that. If you ain't here,
It's something else that's supposed to be.
So you got the California wildfires, you got the hurricanes in Louisiana, right? So let's get the stories on those if we could, right? Now, you see they just had a hurricane. We was caught in the damn hurricane. Me, Awalam, and Karyash was caught in the hurricane in New York. Then they had another hurricane here on Louisiana. Then they got wildfires going on in California. And they still going at it, you know what I'm saying? You heard about the situation in the Middle East where the Afghanistans basically killed some of the. Hearing all these things going on. This is about speaking in season now, right? Christ said that all of these different things would happen. Now, once again, you know a prophet by if what he says come to pass. Everybody understand? So we know that Christ was a prophet because we are seeing the things take place in the earth that he said would happen now. And they happen at the same time. They all happen simultaneously. Everybody understand? So let's if we could get the video for the wildfires real quick. Yeah, them wildfires when they were so intense that the cat who was sitting there with the camera reporting them, the reporter who had the mic, he told the cameraman, "I think we better get up out of here." And let's get some precepts. Okay, get some precepts for the wildfires, precepts for the hurricane, precepts that I done taught you since we've been at the library. I'd like for you to get them. I just would like it.
Fire crews racing to contain the Calder fire as the blaze is now turning and threatening parts of Nevada.
We are using all of our resources, everything we have at our disposal.
Firefighters battled throughout the night to protect homes and businesses in the vacation enclave South Lake Tahoe. Tuesday, the streets in the area filled with dense smoke, leaving the area completely deserted. Crews were standing by to protect homes as the flames started coming down the mountainside. Residents preparing for the worst, fearful they will lose everything. What's going through your mind?
Everything. Our hotel, our jobs, everything. Just stay invited.
Stop it right there.
Dry conditions
Stop
and heavy
it.
winds
Tape.
have fueled the Calvary fire for several days.
Stop it.
Okay, now get a Most High hand. I can see. I'm like the dude said about me and Junior Hunter when he came to the camp. I'm far too gone in here. I see that with this white woman with tears in her eyes about her home being destroyed, businesses she can't. That brings great joy to me. Now the average black person would look and say that nigga is crazy. You see what I'm saying? But why does this bring great joy to me? Who knows? Am I just saying this just to sound like a lunatic? Y'all done?
You saying that because they deserve it.
Damn right. They just get a brother a hand. Like, these white people really got to be, something really got to be wrong in their head if they think that you can go through the earth and do all that you done and don't think that the Most High coming to visit you. He coming. What did he tell you? The cup that he gonna fill a cup, the same cup that he gave us, he gonna fill the cup up to them. Like these white people, they are in our oppressors, shall I say? They are in the judgment of the Lord. You understand? You got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to be something wrong with you mentally to not see how the Most High is. He breaking America down fraction by fraction. You see that the coronavirus ain't went nowhere. You know, they thought that it was over with. Businesses open back up. Everybody, let's go back to the Cubs, Wrigley Field, and mustard back on the hot dogs and relish. And we back at the game. He hit on prime. Give me a cold one. You see what I'm saying? They thought that it's right back to normal. Meanwhile, the Lord said, what's the new thing called? Go ahead.
Delta variant.
Say it again.
Delta variant.
Delta variant. What the hell did where the hell they get that name from? Where did they come up with these names? They didn't came out with the Delta variant, right? Which is it's 10 times worse than the strand of when the coronavirus just hit out. You understand? Meanwhile, the hurricanes is hitting this place. Hurricane went up the East Coast, hit Boston, hit New York. This place lose money. You see what I'm saying? They in the judgment of the Most High. Everybody understand? Go ahead, y'all were done.
I got the scripture for you in one second. Revelation chapter 18. You want me to start at verse 4, sir?
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 18, starting at verse 4. Got it, Akim?
Go ahead, read that.
Wakan. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard a voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
The Lord said what?
Come out of her, my people.
Yeah, the Lord wants you to, he don't want you to get caught up in these wildfires and hurricanes and the Third World War. So the Lord is telling you by his prophets to do what?
Come out of her, my people.
That's what we doing with crates. You know what I'm saying? We doing what the Lord asks us to do by going out there and waking up our people. And they getting woke up. Brothers and sisters is coming in here by the thousands. You understand? Because they are now seeing what we've been saying is legitimate. Right. And that fools like polite, molester like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They saying molester like and cats like him don't got the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord. Right. Everybody understand? Read on.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be talking about walking on crates and you getting high and you a part of the whole marijuana movement because it's legal. This ain't the time for that. Read.
Mm-hmm. And that ye receive not of her plagues.
That you what?
Receive not of her plagues.
What does that mean? So what does it mean? Read that part again.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
What's her plagues, Akim? Karaka?
The Delta variant.
The Delta variant. Go ahead. What else? AIDS. Go ahead.
Wildfires.
Did we get the scripture for the fire? How the Lord said He gonna burn this place up? Did you get it? Hold that for me. And hold for me the Lord's tempest. Talking about the Lord's storm. You know, don't shake your head a warrior like he had it. You should have been had. Supposed to be the precept. Supposed to be the I'm gonna find me another precept, man. Go ahead, y'all done.
Mm-hmm. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
What?
Her sins have reached unto heaven.
This is one of the most pulled scriptures in the UPK, and it's one of the most pulled scriptures because it gets straight to the point of the Lord's judgment in this place. The things that America have done to blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, the Lord see all of that. And the Lord is going to, the same way he broke down Egypt piece by piece, he sent plagues out. Plagues them plagues ain't just come just to warn the Egyptians. Those plagues broke Egypt down. They destroyed Egypt's economy. So finally they said, if we don't let these people go, our country is going to be totally gone. Everybody understand? So when you see them wildfires, do you know that the California, that's the property in California is probably the richest property in America. That's every time they burn an acre of land, that ain't just no acre of corn out. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about where the rich and famous live at. You understand that the property value there is insane. But the Lord don't care if they can't stop that fire. They can't stop a hurricane. They can't look what the Lord doing with what he just did with Haiti. You see what I'm saying? Look at the conflict going on in Afghanistan. The Most High is getting ready to visit this place, man. This is why you better. Why I made the post the other day. You better take this truth serious.
Right.
This ain't the time. This ain't playtime. Everybody understand? Now they think you could tell people think it's playtime because you got a goddamn people paying attention to a crate challenge. When the Most High is finna judge the earth, Christ finna return. The sky about to be black with UFOs in the sky. This ain't the time you gonna be still walking on the crate then. People, some people I seen fall and broke their damn neck, man. You come on, man. All right, read.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
Give me too, where the scriptures say where people were marrying and having fun while Noah was building the ark. I know y'all know where that's at. Go read that part again.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
God did what?
Hath remembered her iniquities.
What does that mean? Crystal clear. You ever done?
Basically, God remembered everything wrong that she's done.
Yeah, she remembered. The Most High remembered America's iniquities. The Most High remembered slavery. What the white man teach us coming up? Oh, forget about it. It was a long time ago. Get over it. You see what I'm saying? But that ain't what the Most High told us to do.
Right.
This is why we got to be in our own school. We got to get out of the white man's schools.
Right.
Our leaders who fought to try to be separate but equal, what make you think that the man who ruling over you gonna say you could be separate but equal with me? Does that even make sense? So why would you even fight for something like that? Y'all were done.
It was so heavy about what you're bringing out. I just looked at my son's homework assignment. He had a homework assignment where they had a list of inventors, and you had to put what they invented and their nationality. And majority of the cats on there was white, which we know
there's a lot. That's the point. That's what we do. We initially sending our kids to be sent by a damn Ku Klux the Klan. It's like sending the Ku Klux. They in there lying about everything. They had us believing Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now how you see what I'm saying? That's when I went to class. That's what I thought. And they had you thinking the Indians were savages.
That's right.
Got to know about where we stand at in the earth, where we stood at in the earth. How did we get power? Everybody understand? Okay, any more on that? Go ahead.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
The Lord said, oh my, I love the Most High for this part. Read that part again.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Everybody understand that. You ever heard James Brown, The Big Payback? Dun, dun, dun. I ain't gonna lie, I want to hear that song when Christ return. And you see how the white woman was crying right there? It's something in me that I'm just not gonna have no sympathy. Forced to get in the cotton fields and pick corn and pick cotton. I don't think I'm gonna be feeling sorry for them. If you black and you feel sorry for them, what we gonna do with them? Yeah, all you Uncle Tom niggas is gonna feel sorry when these white people go in slavery. I don't know what we gonna do. We gonna do something for you. Kawaka?
If I could, sir, what you bringing out so heavy, because I always say, pray to the Most High to harden my heart. Even when I'm seeing them suffer how they suffer, I want my heart to be hardened. I don't want to do nothing.
Listen, and this is how your heart getting hard. The Lord gonna tell you right here. Go ahead.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
Everybody understand? Like the Lord don't want you to feel sorry for. He say reward them how they whatever they done to you, you do it to them. Of course, we ain't gonna be raping and none of that stuff that went over the top. But man, we gonna judge these people, man. They gonna have to sit in court. All these rich white people, the same way they did, when they took back Germany and they made all Hitler's leaders sit in court. They made them sit in court knowing they was gonna hang them. You know, could you imagine that you sit in trial, knowing you're gonna get hung? You know, what the hell I'm in trial for? You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We're gonna make them do the same thing. Donald Trump, you sit down, you in court. George Bush, you in court. You see what I'm saying? All these police that done killed Trayvon Martin, you in court now. Right. And this, when you come sit in this courtroom, ain't gonna be no peer. Your peers ain't gonna be white. It's gonna be niggas with beards and braids looking at you like that, Mr. White Man. Yeah, he's guilty. I don't need to hear the case. Ain't that how they do us? We sat in their courtrooms for years, and you think the white people really was sitting looking at the evidence like, yeah, okay, they say he wasn't there. He wasn't at the house. They don't give a damn about that shit. They see a nigga walk into court because you black, guilty. The Lord say reward them the same way. And guess what? We're going to do it. Everybody understand? Go ahead.
Also, sir, what's so heavy about what you're bringing out is
Christ.
They just Dylan Roof Storm. He just had an appeal, to these laws. But the daughter of one of the victims said she would rather him spend life in jail.
Damn right.
Than to get the death penalty like they sentenced.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the sister. You get my point? Like our people slowly but surely. It's been hard, but our people are slowly but surely starting to wake up. And a lot of that is because of brothers who took crates and put wood on top of them crates and then prophesied into the wind. So the things that we say that come from the Most High, once again, our word, it ain't our words. What we say come from the Most High. So now that our words is out in the earth, people was taking heed to what the Lord say through his prophets. Everybody understand? I wanted to bring out last week, black people are making a mass exodus into HBU schools. Now it ain't they ain't coming into the truth, which they need to be. This the one HBCU that all blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians need to come. Right. But they are trying to have what's the word I'm looking for? Black people trying to have a warrior. Unity. Some nationalism. They call it nationalism. They trying to be amongst their people. They trying. You understand? This is where we come in at. This is what we should have been doing a long time ago. You understand? Okay. Any more on that? Go ahead,
And in the cup which she had filled to her double.
Do what?
Filled to her.
You see
double.
What the Lord say? That's like this cup. I would like this to be filled up if I could. No, I'm joking. All right. But you know what I like in here. Where the Lord's saying, what did have Esau poured in the cup and gave to black Hispanics? Who knows? When he poured something in the cup and gave it to you, read that part one more time.
In the cup which she had filled to you, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
You see what the Lord say? They ain't just pour a little bit. They filled it. They want you to drink all this. What have your oppressor poured in the cup for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? What have you poured? You ever done? Slavery. What else? Murder. Rape. Nationality strip. Anything else? We can keep going. Go on. Oppression. Go ahead. Cocaine. Crack. Heroin. Go ahead. Poverty. Prison. Fatherless homes. I think we could just go there. That cup. After a while, that cup started. You say, "Well, goddamn, how much of you want me to drink?" You filling that thing up here. Only this cup that they pouring for you is like somebody giving you a whole cup of what? Poison. This cup that I'm giving you, this ain't no medicine. He telling you, yeah, go ahead and drink that. You see what I'm saying? The Lord say, what he poured in the cup for you, read.
And the cup which she had filled, filled to her double.
Do what?
Filled to her double.
Damn. The Lord said, not only are you gonna fill this cup up, you just pour it till it just spill out. You see what I'm saying? Like whatever that same poison that we've been forced to drink. This is how we gonna do it with the white people. Yeah, and he know it's poison. You see what I'm saying? We didn't know, but he know it's poison. A lot of people. That's why a lot of our people running around right now with the whole belief of Christianity. Christianity is poison, man. You see what we don't know it's poison until we become Christians. You understand, and see how wicked we are. Christians are the most wickedest people on the face of the earth.
Right.
You get my point? The niggas who didn't murdered the family, what religion they are? Christians. People who sell crack, what religion they are? Christians. People who rape, what religion they are? Christians. People, sisters who have aborted, what religion they are? Christians. I can go on and on. We gonna pass that cup to the white man and say, even though you ever watch that movie where they make the people drink the poison that they know gonna kill them? That's how we gonna do to the so-called white man. We drink that. He ain't gonna be able to say, nah, I don't want. That's when you tap it again. No. Drink that. Drink it. You understand? Read. All right, what else y'all holding for me? For Warrior?
Thank you, sir. I got Psalms 11 and 6.
Okay, before you read